Yep. Yep. 8 years, y'all. 8 years. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Tay Love, and thank you for tuning in again. And I know I have not made no video in, I think, probably like 7 months or something like that. It's been like a long time, but it's okay. I've been going through a lot. I didn't have a lot happen in the past the past year or so. Like, it's been so much happening, like everything. Going through depression. I started a self-care journey, trying to get myself in shape, get myself healthy, get my mind right. Starting therapy, all those types of things, man. It's been a tough time for me. So a lot of times I hadn't really been in the mood to make any videos and get on here and just try to act like I'm all good, and I really wasn't good. But I figured it was time, because making these videos, when I first started this journey, I started, it was like my first month into the lock game, and it was more about therapy for me. It was more like I wanted to get on here and show my progress every single month, every single year, so I can see the growth that I had in me. And if you go back to my old videos, and you can see, I was a little quieter, instead of really just being myself on there, because I was going through stuff then, going through transitions in life and all those types of things. And I started to get more active making videos. And it was like a everyday thing when I first started really getting into YouTube. And I loved it. Like, I love making videos. I love editing the videos. I love talking to everybody. I love giving all the tips and all that type of stuff. But I started a business, and the business started to take off, and I got so aggressive into the business that I started falling away from the videos, because, YouTube wasn't paying my bills. So it wasn't like something that I really just was focused in on. But I know that a lot of my content was helping a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of messages, and just all the love that everybody has given me throughout the years, through IG, through the comments, all that has been appreciated, the entire time. And sometimes I go back and look at my videos and go to the comments, and I just see all the amazing comments and things like that, and just seeing the community. I would say like 8 years of having locks. I experienced times where I wanted to cut them off, because rather I had dry scalp and I couldn't figure out how to deal with it. I didn't know what oils to use. Washing my hair, I had to do it more often. So having a retwist and then trying to wash your hair was just a disaster for me. I just went through so much with my locks. I had a time where I got them interlocked, because I was like, my scalp is irritating me, and I gotta wash it so, often. So I was gonna have to go in and wash my locks all the time. And I didn't want the retwist to look bad every single time, because I wasn't trying to freeform and none of that, and be able to, I just need to wash my hair. And that time frame for me was like a disaster. I thought like I wasn't gonna make it, because the interlocking actually messed up my locks. And I'm not knocking on interlocking, because I know people who have interlocks. My daughter got interlocks. I have family that has interlocks, but it didn't work for me. Whoever did, the person who did mine, it actually messed up and damaged my hair. And I still have some damage from it that I had to recover from over all these years. And it's just now starting to get better, I would say, after all this time. But I never gave it up. I wanted to keep my locks. I fell in love with them. I fell in love with the look. I fell in love with I would say, the background behind my locks. Like, my locks have been like, I would say, a fresh start at a time. It has been, has taught me patience, and allowed me to just like keep going and saying, don't give up no matter what, because if you just keep them long enough, man, they gonna turn out to be beautiful, and you're gonna love them. And now, I cannot imagine myself without locks. Like, if I cut my hair off, I don't know. I don't think I could cut my locks off. Like, I might can trim and make them shorter or something, because I want to clean them up or something. I don't know, but I just can't imagine like cutting my locks off, because I fell in love with them. Like, and they're at the length. I hit my goal length that I always wanted, but now I got a new goal length, so I'm trying to go further. But the journey is what it really is, y'all. Like, it's a real journey. So if you are new to the game and you just getting your locks, like, just be patient. I would, my best advice is just let them do what they do. Like, you're gonna have some locks that's gonna fall out on you. You might have to put some locks back in because they didn't fell out. You're gonna have some breakage this time, maybe. You might go through some itchy scalp and all that type of stuff, but don't give up. Just keep on trying to figure out what works for you. Because and I could tell you this, you can get on here and watch as many videos as you want. Everybody can tell you to go and put this on your hair, go wash it with this type of stuff. They can tell you all that, but you gotta do what works for you. Because a lot of stuff that at the early stage, I was trying all type of lock gels, I was trying all type of oils and all that, until I found what worked out for me. And a lot of the stuff that I started using, like, people don't even really use what I be using sometimes, you know. And I've had times where I didn't retwist my hair with just oil. I didn't have times where I retwisted with lock gel. I didn't switched it up on different lock gels, some thicker lock gels, some thin lock gel. Like, I didn't try everything, but you have to figure out what works for you. Cause it's your hair. Your hair ain't gonna move like everybody else's hair. It may not come out like everybody else's hair. So understand, it's a process. It ain't just you get some locks and you start, wearing these locks and everything's just gonna be gravy and they just start flourishing and growing super fast and all that. It could happen, but that don't work out for everybody. So make sure you just be patient and just go through the journey and enjoy it. Like, enjoy the time of growing your locks. And because when you get to this length and you had 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, you are going to appreciate your locks. Like, you are going to love your locks on a different way that you probably won't want to cut them, or you get to try different styles and you get to try different things. You might color them, you might do all kinds of things because you have that ability to do so. I keep it simple. If you see me, it's either gonna be a 2-strand, it's gonna be crinky like this, or if I just washed it, they're gonna be super straight and long, and I just wearing them down. Or you might see me with a ponytail, or I'll put it back in a bun or something. But I don't do a lot of crazy styles and things like that. I've been thinking about getting a few different styles, but that's probably when my hair gets a little bit longer, because when you do styles, it shrinkens up. And like, when I got a 2-strand, like, my hair is like up here, and I be wanting it all down here like it is. So, that's a thing too, like, everybody always asks, like, what kind of styles you like to do and all this and that. I am very simple. I will give me my 2-strand and I will be fine. I don't need nothing extra. I'll keep it simple, but I may try some other stuff later on if I just want to do something just to be creative, because I am creative, and just to be that way. But for your newbies, man, I just encourage y'all, just stay in it. Like I said, going through this journey was a process for me. It was a lot of times I was discouraged, and a lot of times that I was worried about my hair, but I just kept on, going with it. And I can say, like, I can tell you times of where my hair was and what year it was and what I was going through during that time frame. So, like, my locks, like, the length is like, it holds weight, like, for real, not like at physical weight, but my hair holds weight because it's carried so much from everything I've been through, and just the spiritual attacks I done been through, the depressions I done been through, all those types of things I've experienced, but also the great things that have happened. I had so many, like, I remember when I was in barber college, and I talked to y'all about that, and when I was there, and the transition from there going into working for a company and staying inside that company, and then start my own business, and then going through the COVID and dealing with all that, and business going down, and trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay my bills because business keeps going down, and all those types of things. Because I can tell y'all, man, I done been through it, man. These past few months has probably been like some of the toughest for me. Like, I didn't experience a lot where business, when I say business down, I had a month where I didn't make nothing and I didn't know what to do. And if you go from making big money to making nothing and then trying to figure out how you're gonna pay your bills, like, that's a big challenge for me, you know, and it's been a challenge to even keep going. But I can tell you this, because I believe, because I did go through my lock journey, and I learned how to be patient and just like don't give up. That's one of the things that I haven't done. Like, I haven't given up on myself. I keep on trying no matter what. And if you know me, anybody who knows me, I'm a jack of all trades. So I'm gonna go and try to make money however I make money. I might do some graphic design, do some mixtape covers, some logos, some websites. I might mess around and DJ. I might cut some hair. I might retwist some hair. You know, I might shoot some video content. I might take some pictures. You know, I'm gonna use everything that God has given me to survive, and that's what I've been doing. But like I said, it has been tough. I've experienced a lot of down moments where I just didn't feel like posting. Like, I'm just now saying like, nah, I'm about to start posting again and get back on this, and I'm gonna use this as therapy and push my joy onto you guys and like give y'all tips and things like that. There's a lot of videos I want to remake, because I made some videos in the past and I'll go look at them and it's like, I don't even do it like that no more. And I would give different advice from what I was thinking back then. So I am going to go back and redo some of my video content, because I want to update a lot of that and give y'all some new tips and things like that. I actually have to make videos or I'm gonna lose my monetization too, because I just got that and I was just like, dang, I've been praying about it and saying I was gonna do it. Now I'm like, I have to. If not, I'm gonna lose my monetization and I'll be having to start all over with all that. And I didn't want to do that. And it's like, no, it's time. It's time to get back to making your content, get back to taking pictures and doing all the things that I was doing with my content, and just get out of the slump, you know. And it's okay to have that slump, man. Everybody go through things in life where you have these down times. Like, we not alone. Like, I'm not the only one that business like went down and had to start rebuilding, because I'm literally like rebuilding from nothing. Like, I had to let go of my entire team, where I didn't have anybody anymore. It's just me working it. I started taking on multiple projects at once and trying to do that, and that's a lot. Like, trying to take on a ton of projects at one time and try to be fast, because one of the things that a lot of times people hire me for is my speed. Like, I'm real quick and I can give you amazing quality, but it's kind of hard to do that when you got a ton of work and you got to do it on your own. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been burning me out at times. I didn't have car situations where, like, literally, man, like, no lie, I recently got my truck repoed. I'm like, I gotta get it back. And that was devastating for me, because it was almost like I was losing everything, you know, like the business going down. And I had a point where, you know, our house was about to get foreclosed on, and we had to figure it out. And I just was praying like, God, you gotta do something, because like, I'm trying everything. I haven't given up and I haven't lost my faith. And yeah, my faith has went down. I ain't gonna lie. I had times where I had a season of being mad at God, because I was just like, God, why? You know, but after I just started to pray and people started praying for me and everything I was going to when I was down like that, it was a thing where it was like, man, let me just have this little faith and let God use that little faith that I got, because that's what he can do. I don't gotta have no humongous faith for God to move for me. He only said we gotta have faith of a mustard seed, and that's tiny. So if I can just at least have that, I was like, man, I got that. I at least got that. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep on pushing. But it has been hard to go through these things. And like, when things were happening for me, it's back to back. It's like this happened and then this happened and then this happened. And I'm just like, man, what am I supposed to be doing? And to see, like, the crazy thing is, you can see other people moving and things are still going great for them and they still doing great, but you going through the hardest times. And for me, it was frustrating, because I had helped so many people and been there for so many people that I felt like when I got down, nobody was around. Like, I didn't really have anybody around. And there's a few people that would hit me up and check on me to make sure I'm okay. And y'all know who y'all are. But it is crazy, because it was just like, man, I didn't help everybody. I didn't put my money into people and all that. And then I got to a spot where I was just like, boom, alone. And it got like so tough for me that I felt like, why do I keep going doing this stuff, man? Let me go get a job. Let me go just work somewhere, duck myself off, and like quit doing all this, quit trying to be in front of the camera, quit trying to do the music, man, and quit all that. I almost just stopped everything, but God wouldn't let me. Like, God won't let me. I still have burning desires to be who he called me to be. And he called me to be this super creative, I would call myself. And he gave me all these gifts, and I'm supposed to share them with everybody. And that's what I have to keep doing, you know, releasing music. You know, a few months ago, I released a song called My Type, and I dropped that. That's on my IG if y'all want to check it out. And that was me like saying, no, I'm gonna keep making music, you know. I'm a part of this R&B cypher that's gonna be dropping soon. I just did a verse on there. I'm still, you know, making beats. I'm DJing. I've been doing that. You know, I've been doing like Sweet 16s and things like that. I did get a new spot that I'm gonna be DJing at this bar on Sundays, so I'm gonna be doing that. And I still been, you know, getting projects, like, and when I say I drop, like, I'm making, like, I would say a basic salary. You know, it's not like I'm just flat broke. I'm making a basic salary on my own still. It just wasn't what I was getting. And if you think about all the expenses I have from my buildings, you know, home, truck, all that type of stuff, all the things I pay for to do my job, you know, all that, the equipment and things like that I pay on, that becomes a lot. You know what I mean? You go from like having to spend, you know, a whole lot of money to having just enough, you know what I'm saying? And then you worry about how I'm gonna pay for gas and food and all that stuff, make sure my kids got this. And it just has been a tough season, but God has been moving. You know, it's still things that are happening. He gave me a new vision to build on the business and what I got to do. It's going to take me a time to build, but I'm patient and I'm going to just keep pushing through. And I just can't give up, man. It's the same way with these locs. Like, I won't give it up, because you're gonna go through these hard times and you're gonna have these stressful moments, but you gotta keep on pushing. Like, you can't just give up. Like, anybody can give up. I can say that. Like, anybody can give up, but who can sit here and stand through it and push through all them hard times? Because everybody know me, like I go and work a job, bro, but I'm not like, I ain't a job person. Like, I gotta have some freedom. Like, I can't like be bogged down to a job, because I get bored doing one thing, and I got all these gifts, and if you only let me to use like a tiny piece of my gift, I can't do it. I gotta go and figure out how I'm gonna use all these gifts, because I gotta get it out of me. And just kind of getting back into that flow of that, man. You know, even with tattooing, man, I got back to tatting again, which I've been going hard, by the way. So if y'all in Arlington, you know, DFW, you know, Grand Prairie, Dallas, Fort Worth, y'all in that area, hit me up. You know what I mean? I can get you on the tattoos. If you do need a retwist, I can get you on the retwist too. I can get your hair right as well. If you need a taper with it and all that, I could do all that. But that's just a real quick sales plug in case y'all want to work with your boy. If you need graphics, all that. Anyways, let's get off of that. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna get all that. I'm not gonna be, please don't hit me up on a ton of stuff unless you like serious. Like, if you serious, we can do some work, but don't just be hit me up playing. Don't play, because I'm gonna see you the invoice. I'm expecting you to pay that boy. But I'm in better spirits. I would say the past week or so, I've been in better spirits. I've been excited about what God is about to do and the changes He'll bring into my life, and just what He's doing to move for me, man. Like, I didn't work with a lot of people in the past these years, man, and I done helped a lot of people just because I started this journey. And I literally tell you that, like, if I didn't start my dreadlock journey, I don't think it would have looked like how it look right now for me, like when it came to the business and everything. Because you gotta think about it, I got a job based off of making videos on YouTube, you know, and I was making videos about dreadlocks. You know, it wasn't about anything else about dreadlocks. So to be able to get, you know, hired on somewhere because I was making dope content on YouTube, and they said that, not me. I'm not saying I make dope content, which I think I make some good content, but I'm just saying, like, that's what they thought. They thought I made amazing content. They wanted to work with me, and that led me into working with one of my mentors, Matt Monero, and learning so much from him, and meeting my other mentor, Judge Graham, and learning from him and learning his business and how to start the business and how I'm supposed to structure it and work it, that I end up really building up my business. And really working with all kinds of people. I've had so many people that came into this office. Like I didn't had a lot of people walk through the doors of this office, and has been amazing. Like to have people walk through here and help them and guide them, help businesses, help my team when they come in, to help people where they can get jobs and they can use their skills to go and do what they do, or they can go and start their businesses doing creative work. It has been a blessing to be able to do those things, and I couldn't have done it if it wasn't for me starting my journey. So I want to thank everybody who has supported me out through these 8 years of me making content. Even when I take my breaks, y'all still show love when I come back. So I appreciate y'all for that. And I just thank y'all, man. Like this 8 years, man. It's 8 years. Look at that length. Look, I'm getting y'all that 360. We don't do 360. I don't see nobody do no 360s no more. Nobody's showing their hair off. You know, man, y'all gotta get back to 360 on them, man. Y'all gotta start making that spin like we used to do back in the day, which it was fun back then, man. Back when I first started, I could tell you, I know I'm rambling, but oh well. Back then, man, we used to have so many people creating content for Dreadlocks, and all the comments would be flooded with everybody, and it was like really a strong community on YouTube. I loved it so much, and it was so much fun. And it's just a little different now because content's different these days, and you got to just be different when you working on your content and pushing out your content, how you push it out, what you talking about, all those types of things. But I love just get on here and talking. That's why I used to do it so much, because it was like I just got to get on here and talk and event and say whatever I want to say and be vulnerable and not be afraid of it, because I wanted to help somebody. Because I'm not one to get on here and act like everything's always all good. I'm not gonna get on here and act like I'm just rolling in dough and everything, all this, and I'm really not. Like that, to me, that's just whack. Like I rather be straight up and real, because I've always been real. You've always been able to trust me with that. I've always shared my journey, the good, the bad, all that, because when y'all see the good and y'all remember when I talk about the bad, y'all can really see what God has done. Y'all can really see how God moved for me and how he can do the same thing for you if you could just trust in him and just follow that. So I'm always be upfront and real with y'all. A lot of people wouldn't share all the stuff that I would share with y'all, and I ain't afraid to do it, because I mean, well, I'm still good. Like I'm still doing things. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm still eating good. I did gain some weight though, man. I think I gained like 12 pounds or something during my journey, because I don't know, I guess how I've been eating. I don't eat meat no more. Like I told you I was doing my journey and I didn't eat meat for the 3 months, but I kept it going. It's been what a full like 7 months, 6-7 months now that I haven't had meat, and I'm like a full-fledged vegetarian now. But I didn't gain weight. You know, I was like 140, 142, and now I'm like 154, 155 or something like that. But I've been hitting the gym too, so you know, I've been getting it in. You know, I did take a break from that and got lazy, but I did hit the gym today, so it was good to hit the gym and get back on it. But yeah, I know I'm rambling. I don't even know what this video even about anymore. I think it's about the 8-year mark. I think it's about that 8-year mark, y'all. I think it's about the 8-year mark, man. Look at them. Look how long they done got, man. Quit playing. I remember them boys were this big, man. I remember I was at my job, man, and they was saying that I had like little bugs, little roaches in my head, man, and they was like scoring. And they do that, man. When you first start your journey, they gonna talk about you. They gonna act like your locks ain't gonna be nice and like why you wanna get those. But then when they get this link, everywhere you go, you got beautiful locks. I love your hair, all that. How long did it take you to do that? All that type of stuff, man. So y'all stay in it. Don't let the haters do that, because they gonna love you no matter what. Because at the end of it, when they see the growth, they gonna love y'all. So don't run from it, and just stay in the game and keep on pushing and just take care of your hair, man. But y'all know what it is. Stay blessed, stay locked. It's your boy, Mr. Tay Love. Hey yo, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you can stay updated with my latest videos. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you can be alerted every time I drop a new video. Y'all know what it is. Stay blessed, stay locked. It's your boy, Mr. Tay Love.